Hello everyone, myself Priyasha from Department of Pharmacognosy at LJ Institute of Pharmacy. Today we are going to discuss preparation and standardization of Ayurvedic formulation Bhasma and Churna. This is content of our presentation. Now first of all we will see preparation and standardization of Bhasma. What is Bhasma? Bhasma means metallic herbal Ayurvedic medicinal preparation. It is treated with herbal juice or decoction. In Ayurveda, it is recommended for the treatment of chronic ailments. Bhasmas are prepared by incineration of metals with medicinal herbs. It can be given in a small doses along with milk, honey, curd, butter or ghee. Now definition of Bhasma. Bhasma means ash or a product which is obtained by incineration or calcination of material. In Ayurveda, Bhasma is defined as a powder of a substance obtained by calcination in closed crucible in pits with cow dungs, that is known as puta. Metals, minerals, some plant products are used as a raw material for preparation of Bhasma. Now, method of preparation of Bhasma. Various steps are involved in a method of preparation of Bhasma. The Bhasma preparation method is known as Bhasmikaran. Majorly, we will found two steps that are important for preparation of Bhasma. First step is Shodhan process, that is known as purification. Second step is Maran process, that is known as powdering or chemical detoxification. Now we will move on the first stage, that is Shodhan process. There are two types of Shodhan process. One is chemical purification, second one is medicinal purification. Chemical purification mainly used for the elimination of foreign matters, while medicinal purification aimed for elimination of harmful matters, for modification of undesirable physical properties of the drug, conversion of some of the characteristics, and enhancement of the therapeutic actions. There are two types of Shodhan process. One is Samanya Shodhan process, that is known as general process. Second one is Vishesh Shodhan process, that is known as specific process. In Samanya Shodhan process, the sheets of metals are heated and dipped into liquid like oil, buttermilk or cow urine. This procedure is repeated for 7 times. Generally for all metals we are going for Samanya Shodhan process. Now specific process for Shodhan which is applicable only for certain drugs or certain preparations like Suvarna, Lobh Shodhan, Tamra Shodhan, Zinc Shodhan. Now during Shodhan process following changes can be observed. Macro and hard pieces of metals and minerals are converted into brittle and microform. Undesirable volatile and inflammable material can be escape out. Materials become free from impurities. During this process, it may take partial oxidation and reduction. Now we will move on the second stage of the Bhasma preparation, that is known as Maran. Maran means incineration. In this process, first we have to triturate purified material with vegetable liquid into khal for the specified period of time. Then prepare small pellets of it, that is known as chakrika. Dry it. After drying, arrange it in Sarava Samputa. What is Sarava Samputa? Sarava Samputa means it consists of two earthen concave discs where pellets are kept inside, and these discs are sealed with the cloth dipped into mud, that is known as kupad mitti. Dry the Sarava Samputa and placed in Puta system of fitting. Repeat this process several times till the material is converted into ash form with desired characteristics. There are two types of system of fitting. One system is Puta system, second one is Kupi Pakwa method. In Puta system we are using Mahaputa, Gajaputa, that already we have discussed previous one. Now Kupi Pakwa method of fitting. In this process, glass bottle is used instead of disc. According to material, mild, moderate, intense temperature is applied. A typical Kupipakwa yantra is used where metals such as mercury, arsenic or sulfur are used. Now we will discuss advantages of Bhasma. It is given in a smaller dose, quick absorption, quick in action and effective in nature, having higher shelf life, having better Rasayana effect, duration of treatment is very short and it is mainly recommended for chronic disease. Now characteristic. Characteristic means identification of Bhasma. For this, first characteristic is there should be no Kendrika or metallic luster. Second one, while it is taken between the index finger and thumb and spread it, it should be so fine so it should get easily into the finger lines. When a small quantity of Bhasma is spread on cold water, it should be float on the surface. And last one characteristic, that is the most IMP characteristic, the Bhasma should not revert to the original state. Now standardization parameter. In standardization parameter, first we will go for the primary standardization parameter. Standardization is used for the checking the quality and purity of the drug. In standardization parameter, first we have to go for the botanical authentication, foreign matter, organoleptic evolution, morphology, microscopy, ash value, extractive value. The major standardization parameters of Bhasma is heavy metal analysis and microbial contamination or microbial count. And third one is pesticides residue. Now here we will see the few examples of Bhasma. First example is Shankh Bhasma. Shankh Bhasma mainly used in a treatment of acidity or abdominal disorder. Second one example is Low Bhasma. Low means iron. That means this Bhasma is used in a treatment of anemia. Third one is Suvarna Bhasma. Suvarna Bhasma mainly used as an immunomodulatory in treatment of heart disease or used in a weakness. Fourth one is Nag Bhasma, mainly used in a eye disease. Now we will see the second part, that is preparation and standardization of Churna. What is Churna? Churna means a powder of drug. In Ayurveda, it is used for the better therapeutic effect. It is taken with milk, ghee or honey. There are two types of Churna. First Churna is simple Churna, second one is compound Churna. What is simple Churna? Simple Churna means having one ingredient in a Churna. That is known as simple Churna. For an example, Amla ki Churna, that is the example of simple Churna. In this, only Amla ingredient is there. Second one is compound Churna. What is compound Churna? Compound Churna means having more than one ingredient in a composition. That is known as compound Churna. For an example, Tripla Churna. Tripla Churna containing Amla, Beda and Herde. Now method of preparation. First of all, we have to take the raw material, then powder of the crude drugs. After powdering, we have to pass from the sieve. For sieving, we can use cloth or mechanical shifter. After sieving, mix properly and then you have to pack it. But if in a formula there is more than one drug, then each drug should be separately powdered, sieved and weighed. Then you have to mix all together. And if in another condition, if the salt, sugar, camphor is mentioned, then it should be powdered and added separately at end. Characteristic of Churna: the powder should be fine. Second one, it should be free from the moisture. Third one, that is it should be stored in an airtight container. The shelf life of the powder is 1 to 2 years and the fine powder having greater absorption rate. Now standardization parameter. First parameter is organoleptic characters. In organoleptic characters, we will go for the evaluation of color, odor and taste. Second one, that is the determination of physiochemical parameter. Physiochemical parameter includes physical and chemical parameter. In physical parameter, we will go for the moisture content, that is known as loss on drying. Second one, total ash. Total ash includes two ashes parameter. One is acid insoluble ash, second one is water soluble ash. Then third one is water soluble extractive, alcohol soluble extractive. Second one parameter, that is chemical parameter. In chemical parameter, we have to go for the phytochemical analysis. In phytochemical analysis, for the identification of phytoconstituent, we have to perform different chemical tests. For an example, for the alkaloid identification, we have to perform drag and drop test. For the glycoside or for the flavonoid, we have to go for the Shinoda test. Next one parameter is determination of pH. Then next parameter, that is flow properties. In flow properties, we will go for the evaluation of bulk density, tap density, Car's index, Hochner's ratio, angle of repose. Next one parameter is qualitative analysis and quantitative. Qualitative analysis is evaluated by performing TLC. For quantitative analysis, we have to go for the HPLC and HPTLC. Next one parameter, that is heavy metal analysis and determination of microbial content. Now here there are examples of churna. First example is Tripla churna. Tripla churna contains equal parts of amla, beda and herde. Tripla churna in Ayurveda mainly recommended for the treatment of piles as well as for rasayana effects. Second one churna, that is rasayana churna. Rasayana churna composed of equal parts of galo, gokru and amla. It is mainly used for the immunomodulatory purpose. Third one churna, that is Trikatu churna. Trikatu churna composed of equal parts of Piper nigrum, Piper longum and ginger. It is mainly used in a treatment of cough. Thank you.